If you want someone to remain poor, just keep giving him money alone. Keep giving him or her money alone. That's the shortest way for him or her to remain poor. Because you can't empower someone to be rich by just giving him physical material alone. You must give him the idea of how you did yours. You must give him the seminar, the tape, the transformation, the process, the sacrifice. You must show him how everything went. You must never give him money or physical things alone. Of course, there is nothing bad, but you must never give him physical things alone. You must show him how you started. You must teach him patience. You must teach him consistency. You must teach him perseverance. You must teach him transformation. You must transform his mind. You must give him tape. You must give him books to read to transform his mind, to transform his thinking. Because if you keep giving him money alone, he or her will keep coming back. And you will continue to give him or her because you have already set a target for yourself. You have already caused a problem for yourself. So therefore, you must give him the idea. You must give him the idea to grow, to be able to replicate it by itself, to grow by itself, to multiply by itself, to be self-independent. You must empower someone with the information and the equipment, which is the physical equipment, to be able to start. But first of all, you must equip the person with the knowledge, not what our politicians are doing. Of course, there is nothing bad. They are empowering people with keke machine. This is not bad, but first of all, they're supposed to be thinking of how to transform these people's mind. Because if you cannot transform the mind, you will remain in the same place. No matter what you give the person. Take madman from the street and give him everything in this world. Give him good. Before the next minute, next 1 hour, next day, we lavish everything. Everything will be useless. Why? Because his mind is not sound. His mind is no longer sound. That's why. And if you can transform his mind and give him all the information, relevant information, and give him only a year or 2 or 3 or 5 years, his life will transform. So it's not really about what you do, it's what you know, it's what you envision. Of course, doing is good, but you must first of all know. But most of all, we start with what we are going to do. But instead of starting off what we are going to know, what we are going to see by our mind, because we see where we see the threshold we see in our mind will determine the threshold we see in our life. So therefore, you must grow. You must grow.